Welcome to Atlantic Title and Settlement Service, LLC. We are your title agency and settlement department when you're purchasing your home or refinancing your home. I'm Gabrielle Napolitano, and I am the Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at Atlantic Title. Something happens when you work with honest, knowledgeable, good people. I guess that happens in any profession, but in a real estate transaction, there are so many moving parts. You want to make sure you have great people on your team. We're here to introduce you to those great people. These are our people.
In any real estate transaction, there are many moving parts. The buyers and sellers, the realtors and attorney, the lenders, and of course, the title agents. We believe our people can help. These are their stories.
Everyone, this is Steve Seaton. I want to introduce you to him. He is with Guaranteed Rate, a loan officer. We've been working together for a really long time, and we have a great working rapport. Steve has been so helpful with his borrowers, especially on refinances, helping guide them through the transaction. You got to tell me how you got into this crazy real estate world. What made you want to do this?
I actually, in 2002, I was probably 25 years old, and I had a job selling artwork door to door.
Stop.
Yeah, seriously. And I would literally walk into an office and I would pitch everybody and try to sell artwork.
Yeah.
And 90% of the time, I did not get arrested. So that was great.
That's a good thing.
But one day I happened to be in Jersey City and walked into a mortgage company, and I pitched an entire office full of loan officers. And at the end of my pitch, the VP said, "Hey kid, you want a job?" And I said, "Yes, please."
Oh my gosh, that's how it happened?
That's how I got in the business.
What was that piece of art? No, because
Monets and Van Goghs. Very, very fake.
Oh my god. I did not know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so great.
And I started doing refinances, calling off lead cards, and old school, writing the 1003s and doing everything by mail and FedEx and everything like that.
Yes.
And, yeah, it was a very good learning experience.
It's a joy to be in the real estate market. I find 20 years of doing this.
I mean, I feel like I do really well with first time home buyers that have a lot of questions.
Okay.
For some odd reason, I love talking about mortgages. So it's
that is weird. Yeah.
So I actually do like explaining how the process works.
Good.
So I try to be accessible to them all the time and try to hold their hand through the process and let them know, listen, it's me and you versus the underwriter. Let's get this thing done.
Yeah.
Let's work efficiently. Let's be in touch and communicative and get this thing to the closing table as quick as possible. I think the biggest part of this business is accessibility, not only for my borrowers but for the agents and the attorneys as well. I think the key to a successful closing, I'm sure you can vouch for this, is communication between all parties. Because if somebody's not responding, somebody is not picking up their phone, it aggravates people, and there's no try to do without that.
What about a person who doesn't have the best credit?
That's actually been my forte this past 6 months to a year. I have had many clients that come to me that need some assistance with their credit, whether it be too low, whether they have to have things removed off their credit. I've been known to kind of guide them through the process as far as, listen, let's get these collections paid off.
Yeah.
Let's get them negotiated. Maybe you don't have to pay the full amount. Let's get in touch with the IRS. Let's get that tax lien removed. Let's get you signed on to another credit card user. Maybe your mom or dad maybe has good credit. If you're signed on as an authorized user, that will instantly jump your score from
How long does it typically? I mean, I guess everyone's different, but
Sure.
How long does it typically take? Like if they know they want to buy a house, you've guided them in the right direction, and now they have to get their credit repaired. How long does that usually?
I mean, it really depends, like you said. If they get signed on as an authorized user and they just need that credit score jump, it literally can take a couple weeks. It depends when the credit card reports to the credit bureau. As far as somebody with a collection or something they need to get removed, I mean, we can do that in a matter of days. We have something called a rapid rescore, where as long as I have proof that it's paid off, I can send it to the rapid rescore and they will remove it from the credit.
How does someone who wants to refinance get in touch with you?
So they can either call me on my cell phone, or they can email me, or they can I can direct them to my digital mortgage page, where they can literally go in. Yes. Made it myself.
Digital mortgage. That's great, though. That's awesome.
So they can literally go in,
Yeah.
they can fill out the application by themselves. It'll give them a free credit report and allow me to work on it remotely, or I can, just get the information over the phone, whichever they prefer.
So they want to refinance. They've contacted you. What happens now? What are the steps?
So first, I need to get the basic information, their name, address, date of birth, social, the income. Their current mortgage status, make sure it's not in default, things of that nature. And what I do is I price the loan out and to see if the refinance makes sense, or maybe we can, I'll look on their credit report to see if we can help pay some of their debt off. Maybe they're struggling, or maybe they just need to repair their credit for whatever reason. But, there's a million different scenarios that you can help somebody with a refinance.
Yeah. I want to touch too. I want to put this in how we work together. Can you just tell them a little bit about how the title company comes into play for you and the importance of it for you?
Sure. Well, the reason I like to use you specifically is because you're accessible and your team is accessible. Yes. And like you said, sometimes things go sideways on loans, and you need a title company that's going to be responsible and not only answer the phone, but be able to help you come to a resolution. Yep. If there's something that comes up on title, a lot of people don't understand that a title company needs to do their search, and God forbid there's something on title that needs to be clear. The title company's job is to do whatever it takes to get it off title, so it can be clear, so the lender can go ahead and
protect
close.
the borrower.
Yes,
yeah,
100%.
Absolutely. My man, Steve.
My girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.